Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of Auburn Clare Beauty. And today we are going to talk about a subject that is really important, that gets talked about a fair amount but needs to be talked about some more, and that is cleaning. And what I mean by cleaning, I mean cleaning the face, because when it comes to makeup you can clean a lot of things, but I want to talk about skincare. I want to talk about cleansing the face and makeup removal, because it's super important to take care of our skin, especially if we are putting on makeup each and every day. Now, a lot of this conversation stemmed from a personal conversation I had with a friend of mine, Jenna. Shout out to Jenna. Hello. And we were talking. Jenna is a beautiful gal, but I never really saw her wear makeup. We worked together, and I asked her one day about it, and she said one of the reasons she loves makeup, was she doesn't like taking the makeup off, which I get. Now, as you can see, I like makeup, but I get where she's coming from in that, taking makeup off can be a pain. And then trying to find the right cleanser that works with your skin. All those things factor in. So today I want to talk about, it's a bit of a review, but also a little bit different, because these are all products that I have tried. Some of them I've used for a long time. Some of them I've used a little bit, didn't work out. And then I have one I just started using and I have some thoughts on. So I want to start off with the good. When I use makeup, the thing that I have found works for me the most, because not only do I need to get the makeup off, but I need something that's easy on my skin. Now, this is something that actually was brought to me by my mother again. I love having all these close sources, because as I recommend to them, they recommend to me. It's fun. And again, for all of you who have recommendations for me, please leave them in the comments below. And also, as always, if you do like my videos and you want to help me get my videos out there so more people can see, please like, subscribe, and share, ring the notification bell. But as I was saying, this was brought to me, to my attention by my mother, and it's something I never would have tried, but man, does it work. Man, does it work. It's from Boscia. It is let's see if I can get this in focus here. Yes, their Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. Now, the last thing I would think for my skin, be it if I'm in a dry climate or in a climate that has a lot more humidity, would be to put an oil on my face, because my face breaks out if you look at it wrong. So I was very, very hesitant, but I'm so glad I did. This by far has been the best thing that I've used to really get the makeup off. I don't use wipes per se. Only on a rare occasion I use this to take off the makeup, and it leaves my skin feeling so clean, so fresh. It does not leave an oily film. It does not break it out, and it does wonders on removing the makeup, especially if I'm using like waterproof mascara, which can be just a freaking pain to get off. I like this stuff. Super, super good. Again, it's the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. You can see there's a travel size. They do have a bigger size. The bigger size runs in the lower 30s. I think this was like 10, 15 bucks for the travel size. I tend to buy the bigger bottle and then fill up the smaller bottle, ease of travel. Now, if I'm just washing my face and not trying to take makeup off, so like in the morning if I'm going to wash my face, what I like to use that I found does really well again for my face and does not break it out is this Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. This stuff smells so good. It's very minty, so it's almost like, is this face wash or is it toothpaste? But no, it almost leaves like a tingly feeling on your face when you use it, but it does froth up so nice. It's just this almost kind of like spa facial type feeling. And you need just the smallest amount to lather up. You do not need much. So this is actually the travel size. I have yet to buy the big size because this lasts me forever and a day. because I use so little of it. So again, this is by the brand Origins. It's a Checks and Balances Frothy face wash. Again, very nice on my sensitive skin, doesn't break it out. It does all right taking off makeup, but not as good as the other, as the Boscia. So I tend to use this like in the morning when I wake up to wash my face because I don't have the makeup on. Now I want to talk about a couple that I did try. One of them, very surprising that it didn't work for me because so much of their other stuff does. And I'm going to start with that. And this is by First Aid Beauty. This is their face cleanser right here. And I love First Aid Beauty. I love so much of their products. I use quite a bit of them. And when I got this sample, I was like, ooh, great. Because I love using their moisturizers. I love using their toner pads. So I thought, well, this would be a good compliment. This would be really nice. It breaks my skin out. I don't know why. And I've tried it on several occasions using maybe different moisturizer, using no moisturizer, just washing my face and leaving it bare, seeing if that would make a difference. And it just, it doesn't seem to work for me. So I don't want to, this is definitely not a bad product at all. I'm not saying that. For my skin, though, it does not work. So I think if you can get a sample size like this right here, I would recommend trying it and see if it works for you because the company is so good. I love their ingredients. I love the fact that almost everything works well on my sensitive skin. So just because this didn't, and it's a pass for me, I wouldn't, scratch it off the list. I think it's worth a get-go. This one was actually given to me by my mother because it didn't work for her. Now she has more mature skin, so not only did it not work for her skin type, which is not as sensitive, I think, as mine, it's very different than mine, but it didn't work for my skin as well. So there's two different skin types that it did not work for, which I was very surprised given the company. It's a higher end brand. It's Juice Beauty right here. And this is their Stem Cellular 2-in-1 cleanser. And it did not work for my mother, and so she gave it to me because I was very interested. Like I said, this is a pricier brand. And I tried it, and it was like the first day my skin broke out. I couldn't use it. And it didn't take the makeup off well. And I was just like, okay. I tried it. I gave it a break. I tried it again. Same thing. And I was like, ugh. And I'm so sad because it's like a full tube. But again, maybe it would work for others. It just didn't work for my skin type. So this one is definitely a pass for me. I would say definitely try this as a trial size before you just go out and buy the big bottle because, like I said, two different skin types did the same thing, didn't work, broke out the face. I'd be hesitant to spend that much money. Now, granted, I love Ulta. Mind you, I talk about Ulta a lot. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I just love their policies. I love the store. I love shopping there. I love Sephora as well, but I tend to go more to Ulta. But worst case scenario, if you do get this, you gotta love Ulta's return policy because they will just take that back. Now, this is something that if you didn't watch my last video where I did a review on some hair care product, I'll leave a little tag up above and a link below. I had sent to me by Ulta a beauty bag full of samples, all kinds of different samples, makeup, skincare, hair care, all kinds of stuff. Well, within that was a sample of this, I hope I pronounce this right, Korres Foaming Cream Cleanser. It's a Greek yogurt cleanser, and that just intrigued me. And I wish I had this video up a couple of days ago because they're having their sale right now, 21 Days of Beauty, and this was half price yesterday, but it is what it is. I have been using this in the morning instead of my Origins to give it a shot, and I really like it. But this is the one that I'm kind of like on the fence of. I haven't decided how I feel about it. Like, I like it, but it's a little bit problematic. It does not have much of a smell, so I actually do like that as well. Like, it's either got to be a mild scent, a fresh scent, or no scent. If it's very strong, I'm not really into that because it just gives me a headache. But this stuff foams up really well. You don't need much. It does fairly well removing the makeup. Again, nothing as good as this Boscia. If you're a makeup wearer, I'm telling you, this Makeup BreakUp cleansing oil is the way and the life for me so far that I have tried. But this Korres Foaming Cream Cleanser, what it did do that I love so much is it really gave my skin this beautiful glow. Very kind of a dewy effect, very young looking, almost kind of plumped it up. I don't know, it just kind of gave it that look. I was like, oh, well, looks really nice. But now, I used it for 2 or 3 days, had no problem, but then last night I started seeing a little bit of breakout, and I'm like, So I think for me, for something like this would be really good to use on occasion, like every couple of days or so. Obviously I can't use it every day in succession, but maybe every other day I can filter it into my other skincare because I do like this. So I think this definitely is worth a shot, this Korres Foaming Cream Cleanser. So just quick wrap up again for easy makeup removal. I find very easy, easier than wipes for me. I don't use the wipes because to me they're kind of a pain. This Boscia Makeup BreakUp Cool Cleansing Oil is my #1 pick. For everyday washing, Checks and Balances by Origin, super, super good. What I didn't like was the face cleanser by First Aid Beauty. It didn't take the makeup off as much as I like, broke out my face. This Juice Beauty 2-in-1 Stem Cellular Cleanser did not work for me at all, did not work for my mother. Maybe it'll work for you, but this is a definite pass on me. And then in the maybe slot, this Korres Foaming Cream Cleanser. I like it. I like how it makes my skin look. It does have a tendency apparently to break it out a little bit, but it's enough stuff I do like that I'll probably keep it filtered in. So there's what I use on a normal basis to take the makeup off so it's not a hassle. I hope you try some of these out, especially if you do enjoy makeup. But, I get it. I don't like to do dishes. I mean, I don't mind cooking now and then, but one of the reasons I don't like cooking is I don't like the cleanup. I can understand why some people don't wear makeup because it can be a pain to take off. You don't want to rub your face. The stuff that I recommended, I find I don't have to rub my face. It allows my fingers to glide over it versus tucking to the skin, super important. So again, give this a shot. Let me know what you think about these things in the comments. Please tell me what you like because I would love to try some of these things as well. So until next time, have a great rest of your week and I'll see you next time in Auburn Clare Beauty. Bye-bye.